thing. Fourth, uniqueness in technical point of view. Fifth,
Okay.
technical thing is your tax authority. So as I was mentioning, the tax is one of the complicated thing here. So we follow January to December cycle, and SAP US payroll also has given some technical adjustments. Suppose if you're having any technical things, okay, so how to adjust those things, and that is part of your year-end activities. Okay, so that we'll be seeing, and also we'll be seeing what are the different tables from a configuration point of view. What are the different configuration of a different tax model, tax combo. Okay, so that we'll be seeing in the upcoming session. Okay, so this one we'll be seeing in the tax authority part. And retroactivity is not very unique. I will say there are certain calculations which is automatically find retroactivity. Majority of payroll users find it very useful in most of the functionality. Any calculation you are doing, any backdated calculation, any backdated changes, it will be automatically reflect. Don't have to do any adjustment. Rather, it will take care of that in the next upcoming payroll. So this is one of the thing in the uniqueness there. And the next one is the annual maintenance. So this is one of the activities which you do in the part of your year-end activities. So I'll be providing you step-by-step things. What are the things we do in US payroll for year-end activities, for annual, any kind of annual BSI, any support pack you have to apply, or this is there any BSI tax updates are there? Okay, that things also we'll be seeing. So that is actually activities to be done from a technical front end. And there are certain housekeeping activities also, housekeeping process activities. Suppose if you have not generated work schedule or generated any payroll calendar for the next year, so I will call this as a not a technical activities, rather I will say housekeeping process activities inside your on-premise or backend payroll. Okay, EC payroll also. So those things you have to see whether this calendar has been updated, your holiday calendar, your work schedule, all these things are there or in place or not. So from an annual standpoint, annual maintenance or year-end activities point of view, these are some key activities. But I'll be explaining to you the detail. Maybe what are the things. Suppose there are 20 different activities you have to do. So what are those 20 activities? Okay, it's a kind of checklist. It may not be applicable everything for you, but whenever you are going for an interview or you are working for an US customer where exactly you have this activity, so it is applicable as per them. But you have to understand typical industry standard. What are the things we follow as an year-end activities? That will be covering in very detailed manner. So that is to summarize. Today we have just covered with started with US payroll basic stuff.
Just before you go on that last point on year end, will you be able to show me, for instance, I don't know if you have had the experience of doing it before, or maybe you know it. You know how we get these notes at the, let's say by around September or October, from the SAP notes.
Yes. So what I'm going to do,
I want to know how to apply it. You know, I've seen we normally give it to technical team, they apply it and ask us to test it. I don't really know what they do.
Okay.
I want to be able to see what do you really do. Yeah.
Exactly. I understood from where you are coming from. Even in my earlier organization, 2011-12, there is a dedicated person for SAP basis person. They never told what they do.
Exactly.
But after when I moved to other organizations in 2013-14, so at that point of time, everybody was independent. They gave autonomy to us. So I started learning from there only. Until now, I am doing myself. I don't have to depend. Suppose if it is a simple note to apply, there is even I do not depend upon them, because there are certain configuration they do. There is a transition code called S note. Okay, S note, but at present something might have changed in that. So I have to check that, and I'll cover that topic as well. What are the things from a tax point of view or the note point, how to apply a note? You know, and so some of the, if it is involved a development program changes, what SAP does, say automatically they provide a wizard. Okay, so in that wizard you go to step by step, and automatically once that wizard is complete, so they will generate a PR that will generate a transport request. So you don't have to worry about what happens inside behind the scene, behind the system. It will take you the step by step, and it will do some changes in the front end yourself. But you don't have to, whatever SAP has told, just accept. Just tick those boxes.
Because there was in my team, even in my functional team, there was only the most experienced lady who has done everything in payroll. When the notes came, they just gave it to her, and they said, "Yeah, okay, you take care of the notes." Again, I didn't have the opportunity to know what she was doing.
No. It is good to learn. It's good to
Yeah.
learn. I will definitely, because whenever I was working in the last project, not last project, 2 years back, almost all nodes I have only applied. Okay,
Oh,
so
wow. That's amazing.
so that I'll be guiding you how to apply those nodes. And
Okay.
certain times what happens, there are some configuration changes. Okay, like suppose it is involves some manual configuration changes in the node itself. SAP
Mhm.
will tell it involves a manual changes also, and SAP will be providing a step-by-step process in that as an attachment or as an appendix to that particular node. You have to
Okay.
download that attachment as well, and you
Oh,
have to
okay.
maintain those. Generally, in India, we follow the same structure. Generally, for every year tax related things, like it comes like that way only. So they do
Okay.
not do wizard-based configuration. Like they give us around 15-20 pages of one guide. In that
Yeah.
guide, we have to follow. So these are the things you have to do. And also these days they are giving how to test also. Like suppose if you are having any
Yeah, I
test
want to know
after
how to test a note. Yeah. How do you test a note?
Yes, yes. So I will also guide him because earlier those kind of things are not there. Even the consultant has to think of himself, think
Yeah.
of different scenarios. But at
Yeah.
present, I believe I have to check for US. But in India, they provide mostly the this text related testing and document also, like how to test those documents, how to test those implications, what
Yeah.
are the different scenarios. Anyway, you can create your own scenario, but the bare minimum, the minimum standard, how to test minimum functionalities. Okay,
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
your tax will be up and running. Okay, so that I'll be definitely cover all those topics. Okay,
Is it the
so
same? Is this the same process you go through when you are doing an upgrade? When you have notes to apply to an upgrade,
yeah, yeah,
or patches to apply to an upgrade? Is it the same? Is it the same
exactly.
thing?
Exactly. So wow, this technically it is the same thing, Andy. Like
Yeah.
whenever you are setting a patch, okay,
Yeah.
patch or say service pack level, SP level, we call it. Okay,
Yeah.
suppose if you are moving from service pack level 107 to 108, okay. So
Mm-hmm.
what it means is, suppose 100, suppose service pack level 107, it came around say January 2020. Okay,
Yes.
and suppose SP108, the service pack level 108, that's another patch level which comes around August 2020. So what is the
Yes.
difference? So in between these two patch, they actually patch is nothing but it is a series of SAP note only.
Yes.
Okay, so whenever you are upgrading your patch level from 107 to 108,
Mm-hmm.
automatically those seven, suppose there are 10 different nodes, okay, SAP nodes, automatically it is taken care. You don't have to do manually configure it.
Okay.
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 That is the concept. Okay.
Okay.
Suppose if you are not doing that patch upgrade or your HR upgrade or whatever upgrade you are not doing, then you have to apply those 10 nodes. Suppose SAP has released 10 nodes for that country. Okay, so you have to apply each and every individual nodes manually or through the wizard. You have to apply those. Suppose you are upgrading to patch level higher version, then automatically it will be taken care. You don't have to manually do it. That is the concept, Andy.
I guess it's no longer important now because of cloud. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So mostly what it does, so or mostly these days, SAP SuccessFactors, EC Payroll, they do automatically take care of it. But I'm not sure about US Payroll. I think it is also same applicable for them. I will double check that. But
Okay.
in Indian payroll, mostly if there is any changes, so it is up to the client. Like if the people are happy to do that manual, they can do. But
Yeah.
otherwise, you can raise a ticket and SAP will upgrade for you. So that is not much difference. Okay.
Okay.
So we can do anyway. So we'll be discussing
Good.
more into details of that. So tomorrow onwards. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So thanks Andy
Thank you.
for your time.
Thank you
So
so much.
yeah, welcome. Bye.
Regarding the ECP materials, are you still working on them?
ECP material I have given to all those documents, that big document you received, that bigger one, 3,300 pages around.
No, all I got was the all-in-one new version. Did you send another one?
Version 2 I have sent. Version 3 actually it is work in progress. Okay. So
Oh,
version
okay.
3.
Can you resend it to me, because I don't think I hope I didn't delete it. I didn't say that. I didn't see that one. The other one you sent.
Version 2 I have sent. It is just one page less than 3,400. It is 3,399 pages. Anyway, I will be sending that once again. Okay. And
Oh,
you go
sorry,
through that.
I didn't see it. I only saw the all-in-one, which I'm using now.
That is not having any version. So that which you are having, that is now around 1600 to 1700 pages. But which
Okay.
I have sent recently, that is around double pages, around 3400 pages. It
Oh,
includes
really?
your slides, all the slides as well.
Have you sent that one?
Yeah, I have sent it 3-4 days
I
back, basically. Let me
I
check
didn't.
and I will send it again. Because I
Can
think
you?
it is a OneDrive, because it's a heavy document, more than 150
Oh,
MB around. So you
oh,
have to download it from the OneDrive, not as an attachment.
oh, it's in Google Drive.
It is your OneDrive in Microsoft OneDrive.
Oh, can you resend it to me, because I don't have. I didn't. Can you resend me the link,
Sure, sure. I will send that mail again. Okay, so that you
please?
can download.
Oh, thank you, because
Otherwise,
I've been waiting for it to see how I can incorporate it into my detailed reading.
okay, sure. So I will send that again. Anyway,
Thank
I will take another some 2-3 minutes. That is 98% already done. Only in the final presentation, I am just including those quizzes like for payroll control center. Actually, quizzes for admin side I have already added earlier,
Okay.
but for
Okay.
P2P, the point-to-point replication, and for payroll control center, I am
Yeah.
just adding some around 40-50 quizzes so that that will be helpful for your knowledge check kind of activities.
Oh,
It
oh,
is
please.
on the top of your whatever the probable questions which I have said in WhatsApp. Okay, on the
Okay.
top of that, I have just some additional practice questions I have given. Okay, so that I have
Oh, good.
included
Thank you.
in that recent version. So that
Yes.
you will be getting around the next 3 to 4 days. In weekend, this weekend, I'll be doing that and completing. I'll be sending that higher version.
Okay. So please resend this, the other one. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
I'll do that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah.